G'day guys, welcome back to our playthrough of Subnautica. Hope you guys are doing well. We're hanging out in the scanning room and just sort of thinking about what we need to do next. We definitely need to get our cutter because we've seen some of those wrecks on the way towards life pod number 19 where we need to sort of cut the doors open. So that's the primary goal at the moment. Unfortunately, a lack of materials, namely diamond, is preventing us from getting what we need. So I'm just gonna see if there's anything else I want to think about making at this point. We have seen the Pathfinder tool, which might be kind of interesting. Deploys holographic Pathfinder discs. This is the thing that might help us not get lost. But maybe I'm sort of just having a think about inventory space. I've got a lot of tools. I don't know if I'm going to need all of those tools all the time. So I might hold off on that one for now. But we definitely want to get that cutting tool. We also have the propulsion cannon. So I'm thinking of maybe getting the propulsion cannon as well, because being able to hurl stuff and perhaps maybe do some damage to some enemies might be a good idea. Alternatively, it could also be used to perhaps clear some debris. Don't quote me on that, but it could be something worthwhile or, you know, worth looking into. So let's pin that as well. So the propulsion cannon shouldn't be an issue, so we should be able to make that right away. I just need to make a battery. So battery-wise, we just need some copper ore. And I think it's just the one copper ore and 2 acid shrooms. So that shouldn't be an issue. Grab a couple of shrooms. Maybe I want to swim out a little bit further from the pod to grab acid shrooms, just so that we don't, you know, completely run out of acid shrooms in the area. I'm sort of one of those players who likes to sort of keep the environment looking kind of nice, if I can help it. So if I gather up all of the acid shrooms in this area, obviously it won't look as nice. But yeah, I'm weird like that. Titanium. Surely we've got some titanium sitting somewhere. Yeah. And a wiring kit. So we just need a bit more silver, which I think I might have. It is just a bit of silver, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yeah, a couple of silver ores, which we might have in our storage boxes here, or not. Nope. Maybe in our storage locker. Hopefully.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep, there's the 2 that we need. I mean, we'll probably need to look for quite a bit more moving forward, since everything seems to need wiring kits. Is that thing beeping? No. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to tell whether or not it's beeping or not. It has a very faint, like, beeping, and the visual effect is very faint as well in terms of the flashing. So we should be able to make the cannon now, so let's just do that very quickly. And yeah, we'll have a play around with this thing. Don't know how useful it'll be, but I'm always keen to give things a try. So yeah, let's plop that in there for the time being. And I think in terms of usefulness, perhaps maybe it'll be a bit more useful than, say, the cutting tool. The cutting is very specific, I feel. Specific circumstances. So can we pick this up? Oh yes, okay. Very cool. Load item from inventory. Or inventory, rather. Ah, okay. So you can actually hurl things that you have in your inventory already. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, and I can grab stuff from afar as well. Oh god. Alright. Ah, and I can pull things towards me. Ah, that's very, very good. Okay. So, I won't have to swim after fish anymore, provided I've got the propulsion cannon. Although, it does take up a bit of juice, right? I mean, not that that's too much of an issue anymore. Let's turn the map off. I do want to address water and food because we are needing to find that diamond, and we're going to go back to that very big cave that we saw a few episodes ago now, but we haven't exactly explored the entire cave. There we go. May as well grab a bit more copper. Probably need it at some point. Okay, so propulsion cannon made. Let's think about what we need to do here. So I'll take the Sea Glide with me. Sorry, not the Sea Glide, the Sea Moth. I'm gonna confuse those two things very often, I reckon. But we'll take it near the cave. Well, actually, we'll take it into the cave, obviously. But we just need to be mindful of reaching that 200-meter limit. I don't think I have enough water, to be honest, so I'm gonna see if I can grab some more. Yeah, I feel like maybe one more should do the trick, although maybe I should grab like a spare. Nice. Yeah, that is so good. But yeah, I'm hoping perhaps maybe this will help us sort of clear some debris. If certain areas might be blocked off by some debris, we can sort of get in thanks to our propulsion cannon. And yeah, being able to breathe so much longer underwater is, yeah, a real game changer, obviously. So we shouldn't really worry too much about having to get back to the sea moth every so often while we're down in that big cave. And we'll probably just need to worry about safety down there. There were those snake-looking things. Not confident that they're going to be friendly, so yeah, that looks good. And I'll just bring the other first aid kit because, you know, we might actually need that if we do take some damage. That's looking good. Bit of water. Yeah, and we've got a couple of spare water bottles. I've got this fire extinguisher. I probably don't need that unless we know that we're going to be dealing with some fires. Why is my rebreather... Oh! Oh, right. Okay. So, I didn't realize, but we have a radiation helmet along with the radiation suit. I thought this thing just automatically equipped, but I was wrong. So, I suppose we haven't really come across any areas that are irradiated, although I guess at some point we're going to have to go to the Aurora based on what we've learnt so far. But maybe I'll swap this out for the time being, because being able to use the rebreather is obviously going to extend the amount of time that we're in the water as well. I mean, look at that. That's like effectively doubling the amount of time that we can spend in the water. So yeah, very, very useful. So it's very important that we make sure that we keep this. I'm already gonna need some more space, so that's a bit of an issue. Maybe what I'll do is I'll grab the diamond, and I think there's a bit more space that we can use, perhaps in the storage boxes outside. So actually, I can probably tuck in a few more things here. Yeah, I might grab some of that because we use that often, and the copper as well. Maybe I'll chuck the salt in there. The gold, sorry, not gold, the diamond I will actually keep because we sort of need a couple of diamond anyway very soon for the cutter. Alright, so let me just tuck in a few other things here and we should be off. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling I'm gonna need more storage very, very soon. Maybe I want to start thinking about, you know, building a proper base soon. But the location of this base is something that I'm really not entirely sure of. I do want it to be somewhat in deeper waters. Then we'll use the bioreactor. But I don't know where just yet. I'm looking for the sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe it's a good idea for us to quickly repair this thing. So let's do that. Do I need the torch? I mean, it does provide more light, but I'm sort of thinking maybe we can live with using the Sea Glide's power source. Possibly. But maybe I'll carry it for the moment and then we'll sort of see how we feel about it later on. If I do want to get rid of it at some point, then I'll do that. Yeah, fully charged, and I'll just swap this out. Oh, hang on, sorry. I do want to actually use it. So let's just do that very quickly. And I suppose maybe I'll keep the repair tool for the moment because, yeah, we do often take a bit of damage with our sea moth, so I might need to repair it often-ish. So it's life pod 17 that we want to aim for to try and get close to the cave system that we saw. And I think it should be just right next to it, right? And yeah, I'm sort of trying to stick a little bit closer to the sea floor, just so that we can identify any debris that might be available that we might want to sort of search through. I'm gonna stop for sandstone chunks. I don't know about the limestone ones, maybe... yeah, I'll leave the limestone ones for now, because we've got a bit of copper, got a bit of titanium, so don't exactly need much more. But yeah, here we are. So cave is right there. Is this the entrance to the cave that we went in last time, or did we go in another way? Yeah, that's the big wreck, which we've explored. I do see this right here. So just grab that. And blueprints. I do want to maybe just get rid of the propulsion cannon from our pin. Oh yes, the grav trap. I do want to have a read of the grav trap, actually. Is that in here? Oh, okay. I don't actually see anything in our blueprints, so I guess I might just have to play around with it at some point. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. I think this might be a sea moth fragment. Yeah, okay. So let me make our way in through here. I do feel like this is probably a different entranceway to when we visited this place last time, but that's okay. It'll do. We'll make do. Oh, actually, no. Maybe it is the same entranceway. It looked different the last time I came here. Well, to me, anyway. All right, so 170, 180. Yeah, let's just be a little bit careful here. There's also that proposed Degazi habitat. That's 250 meters deep, so it's not that far. We can definitely swim down there when we need to. That's the little sort of platform that we've seen. I'm sort of interested in anything else that might be available in here. Obviously the diamond is the priority, so... yeah, if I stick to the cave, like ceiling, I can actually traverse with the sea moth, actually, so... That's really good to know, and then we'll sort of just like... Oh, look at that! I mean, there is a snake-looking thing there, but... I don't know what it's doing. It seems to be stuck there, facing upwards, but... I do want to check this thing out, so let's get a little bit closer, and yeah, we'll be as careful as we can be. Actually, there's plenty of things to scan. An oculus, okay. We'll come back and read that a little bit later. Yeah, look at the amount of oxygen that we have. So good. Okay. Yeah, these things... I think the entries said that these are carnivorous or predatory or whatever. First aid kit? Well, I'll take it. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, orienting myself and getting back to the sea moth is kind of a bit of an issue, but let's just jump in, and I'm gonna have a read of the oculus. The specimen shares genetic similarities with the common peeper. While the shallows and the cave systems are separated by just a few meters of rock, foodstuffs and threats in each biome are completely different. It is possible a small school of peepers was once cut off in the caves, and the oculus species is how they adapted. Highly developed night vision, large, complex eyeballs provide this herbivore superior vision in the dark and an intense phobia of light. While lack of a beak. While the peeper uses its beak to break down tough corals, the oculus likely feeds on the soft fungal growths of the jelly shroom caves and thus has no need of one. Separated tail fin, the caves in which the oculus lives makes it hard to escape from fast predators. The oculus has adapted by splitting its tail fin into 5 separate tendrils. These tendrils prevent it from swimming as fast as its shallow water cousins, but each can be detached and regrown, enabling it to escape more easily when caught. It is edible. Okay, so we'll cook that up at some point. I'm not sure if we actually saw everything down there, so why don't we just have another look. I mean... there is something to scan right here. A spotlight. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's another vent. Gotta be a little bit careful around that. I'm curious to see if we can scan one of these snake things. It might be a little bit dangerous, but... where are they when you need them? So they like to hide in these big fungal things. We'll scan one when we get the opportunity. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we just keep going to
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
the proposed
Hull damage
Degassi
imminent.
habitat. We might have to go under a little bit and take a little bit of damage, potentially. Either that, or we risk sort of exploring by just swimming. Yeah, this is sort of where we can get up to. There's definitely a lot of vents there as well, so yeah, maybe.
Warning.
Oh.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage
Yeah, we're
imminent.
definitely taking a little bit of hull damage there. Let's park here, but we're going to have to swim a bit further away, I think. Or should we just take the damage? I think we should take the damage, guys. I think it makes sense.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Nope. 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 Yeah, there's not enough ceiling there, I think, to do what we want. Okay, that was close. That was close. Let's just repair this thing. And yeah, I think we just have to swim. We did very quickly see quite a lot of stuff there, so I am very, very interested. Still keen on trying to scan one of these guys. But yeah, we just have to remember where the Seamoth is to get back to. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, gotta be a little bit careful. What do we have here? If I use my propulsion cannon, will I get anything out of that? Like anything underneath these things, for instance? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, the proposed Degassi habitat is actually way, way further that way. So I'm not entirely sure if we can actually reach it. Maybe we need that Cyclops or something to try and get there. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can find the diamond that we so badly need. Gold. Big deposit of gold, but apparently we need some special equipment for it. Same for that lithium over there. Let's grab some oxygen.
30 seconds.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I'm sort of thinking maybe we want to pull back over this side. See if we can explore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did find the diamond somewhere here. I just need to sort of find the chunks, like this one. Okay, that's not exactly what we're looking for, but magnetite. Yeah. There we go. Alright. So we should have all of the ingredients we need. And I think this is a spot that we have been to. cave bush. Alright. Yeah, there's another whole, like, tier down here. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking, guys, that maybe the flashlight's not really required. Ooh, okay, that's a huge deposit of magnetite. I don't even know what the magnetite is for. I know I have a few, but I'm sort of just waiting until we actually need it. Or maybe I should pick up a little bit more.
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Let's head back. Still haven't managed to get, like, super close to one of those snake creatures. Except for the one that seems to be standing up and completely bugged out. Alright, so maybe we can continue exploring for a little bit more, but then we'll want to try and get back, because I want to make the cutter. And that should enable us to then continue exploring towards life pod number 19. Yeah, here's a few of them. Ow! Okay, I was not ready for that. Yeah, there's one. Like, do the carnivores... Oh, jeez. Crab snake. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, they are... I mean, I knew they were hostile, but they do so much damage. And very unrelenting. Oh, God, I lost a lot of my stuff there as well. Okay, that's very frustrating. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult to get back to our stuff. The problem is the sea moth is there, though, so I'm gonna have to sort of make my way back to it. Surprisingly, I haven't really needed to hydrate more, so... Yeah, I was about to just, like, jump in and use the first aid kit, but I didn't really even get a chance to do that. Right, so... Let me swap out our battery for the Sea Glide. And, we should be able to just make a beeline for the sea moth. Oh, and I could make the laser cutter right now. Do I want to just do... Oh, no, I need all of my stuff for the laser cutter. Damn, okay, my pursuit of knowledge has gotten me killed. I sort of just wanted to scan that snake, but... Do I even need to do that? Maybe I could just leave the snake alone. And maybe not scan it, ever. So will I have enough oxygen to get me from the ocean's surface all the way down to where the sea moth is, which is about 200 meters. I don't know. I sure hope that we can get back down there though. So there's the entryway. So yeah, let's get a little bit of oxygen and yeah, we'll make a beeline for it. And also, I need to gather up all of my stuff, so... yeah, we'll definitely make it. Yeah, look at this. All of my stuff. Gimme, gimme. Is that everything? Possibly. I just don't want to get eaten again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Let's head back and let's make the cutter. So I think I've had enough of this place. And I'll come back when we need to. I think if we get a vehicle that can go below 200 meters, we should then be able to go to the proposed Decasi habitat. I just think that the cave ceiling is not shallow enough for us to be able to squeeze the sea moth in. So, yeah. That has to be a thing for another day. Plus, I mean, we've got other objectives to try and work towards as well, namely that rendezvous point. We'll do some repairs when we get back home. But yeah, the repair tool is the priority, so we should have everything, really. Except for, I guess, maybe the battery we need to make. But we should have all of the ingredients at hand. So, when I leave the sea moth, it does sort of give us a little bit of light to sort of show us what the surroundings are like. I wonder if it's a good idea to sort of switch that off every single time to conserve power. Yeah. I'm not sure if it only uses power while we're aboard, or if it drains power. Anyway, let's grab the sulfur, we'll grab the titanium, and I just need a bit of that copper, which I'm pretty sure we have somewhere. And a couple more acid shrooms. Again, as I said, maybe I want to just swim out a little bit and grab a couple from a different spot. Alright, and laser cutter. Very good. Now that we've got that in hand, we should be able to cut open and explore some of those wrecks. I am going to tuck away the torch, because, yeah, I'm thinking that's probably not something that I'm going to be using very often at all, so let's maybe swap that with I'm thinking the repair tool has been coming in quite handy. I don't know about the propulsion cannon. The laser cutter seems very... like the use is very specific, so... The propulsion cannon might be as well, although I'm considering our experience with the snake. Considering trying to pick up like some of those crates and hurling them at the snakes to see if we can just like kill one of them so that we can scan it. Anyway. Let's just make a little bit of water. And... oh, actually, I have tons of water. Didn't really need to do that. I've also got some spare food. So, we should be ready for another journey. Let me repair this thing first before we go. I'm still seriously trying to look for the storage on the sea moth. I'm pretty sure the entry said something about additional storage. Or perhaps maybe I need to make the storage before I can actually get storage for it, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't come with storage initially. We're at 40 on our charge. That's a bit of a worry. So I don't know if I should address that immediately or wait. Yeah, life pod 19, that's what we're aiming for, so let's go ahead and go in that direction. Okay, the radio icon has just come up again, and yeah, we probably need to listen to that sometime soon. I'll come back to it. I'm sure we'll have to return to the life pod anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was around here that we started to see some larger wrecks that we probably want to try and investigate. How much storage do I have? A decent amount. I'll stop there. You never know, we might have a need for heaps and heaps of storage. Yeah, here we are. So let's cut this open. Let's see what's inside. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the propulsion cannon now. Let's see if we can get rid of this menace. Is there anything inside that? No, okay. Yeah, can I just... Where is it? Come at me, bro. There it is. I mean, it doesn't really push it too far though, does it? I wonder if it's even worthwhile. It's right there. That's a problem. Because, I sort of need to get close to the door. man. Alright, can I just cut my way through? Because I've just used up a lot of charge on the propulsion cannon.
30 seconds.
Man. That is a real problem. Okay, he's swam away, so I'm gonna see if I can just... Oh, no, he's come back. If I just come close and just get him to leave, or can I just, like, try and knife him from here? Yeah, take that. Alright. Oh, Lord. Now that it's safe, hopefully we can just open this door. Yeah, now if I want to use the propulsion cannon, I'm gonna have to swap out a battery from something else. It's not ideal. Very good. Propulsion cannon, laser cutter, which we have. Anything behind any of these crates? Not really. Mobile vehicle bay fragment, which we've already seen.
30 seconds.
Doesn't seem like we can get through there. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything worthwhile in that wreck, despite all of the effort that it's taken us to try and get inside. Let me just have another quick look. And this is probably where we do want to actually use the propulsion cannon, to be honest, because we have all of this stuff, which could contain stuff, or maybe stuff might be behind it. Or maybe not. Maybe there's nothing here. Is this openable? Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Alright, well. Let's swap that out again then. I think I'm gonna need to go back to the base to pick up some more batteries, to be honest, guys, because I do want to have a full laser cutter while we're exploring. What do we have here? Lightweight, high capacity tank? Yes, please. Disinfected water. Propulsion cannon.
30 seconds.
I'm guessing there might be a whole bunch of stuff back there. Modification station. Alright. Oh, look at that. So these other fish are now devouring the corpse of the sand shark that I've just killed. That's kind of cool. See other things sort of interacting with the environment. Yeah, propulsion cannon, that's what I need. Actually, I can squeeze through here, right? So that shouldn't be an issue. But I do want to rescan that. 2 out of 3. Yeah, I need battery. Some things seem stuck. And it might not exactly be possible to pick certain things up. Oh man, I am stuck in here. Let me resolve that problem, otherwise we'll not be able to get out. Ooh, what's that? Oh, nothing.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's a little bit unclear as to which crates should and shouldn't be moved, or can and can't be moved, if that makes sense. So that's a little frustrating. But I think we've found all of the things in there. Let me just swap out the battery once more to our scanner. And we'll take one last look around. And after that, I think we can head back home and chuck all of our batteries into the charger. Seamoth. Okay. Yeah, one last look. Yeah, okay. Nothing really interesting, so let's go. We did find the modification station fragment though, because I think that's pretty huge. And I think that's going to let us build some modifications, perhaps, for the Seamoth, because we know that there's a modification sort of compartment, so we can install some modifications. But yeah, I do want to try and get back to lifepod number 19 here, so let me go back, steal some batteries, or recharge some batteries, and then we'll continue heading in that direction. Have we been through there? I think we have from the other side. $33 power on this thing, so that's a worry. Maybe I do need to make a new power cell. Nope, that's what we want. And what else? What else can we throw in there? Everything else sort of needs power though, right? I've got 3 batteries. Let me throw a full one in here, a full one in here, and I think the repair tool, yeah, it's still looking pretty good. I'll maybe swap this out with a new one as well. And you know what? Maybe the hab builder I can leave, and I can actually take the battery out of the hab builder, because I won't need the hab builder while we're exploring. Or will I? Anyway, let's do the hab builder, or sorry, leave the hab builder here, and we'll come back to that later when we need it. So... yeah, that looks good. Propulsion cannon goes there. And yeah, we'll just recharge all of that. I think we're set. Are we set for food? Oops. I was gonna say I might eat one of our cured peepers. Oh, that reduces water as well. Because it's cured, I guess. Right. Life pod number 19. Again. I feel like we're not really getting too far with trying to get back there. I was a little bit afraid before when we died that we wouldn't be able to get back to the Seamoth without building another Seamoth to get to it. But luckily with the oxygen tank that we have available to us... Actually, speaking of oxygen tanks, we did pick up that blueprint, right? Ah, yes, here. Ultra high capacity tank. Oh, and we just need some lithium and the high capacity O2 tank. This should be really easy to make, actually. So I'll do that, but I think I'll do that a little bit later, because I sort of want to try and get to our objective here. So that's where we were. I think bumping into some of these smaller fish, depending on the speed, you actually do end up taking a little bit of damage. Big deposits there. Probably gonna need some special tools for it. Okay, life pod 19.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Oh yes, that's right.
Hull damage imminent.
Forgot about that. Yeah, so there's a cave system there. And then there's this, where the actual life pod is located.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so let's do a quick repair. And yeah, since we've got the high capacity O2 tank, we should be able to look around a little bit more. There were these things that were hurling, like, things at us. And I sort of just want to see if I can scan them. Ow. A tiger plant. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to scan without taking damage. Sort of have to duck and weave. We'll have a read of that later. So I'm quite certain that we've seen everything at the actual life pod. So let me just grab some more O2, then we'll dive back down a little bit more and have a look around. We sort of want to go that way. Ooh, there's another wreck here. Didn't see that on the way in. A gel sack? We can apparently like pick it up for whatever reason, but ooh, another one of these things, a time capsule. Again, as I mentioned in the previous episode, guys, we're probably going to leave the time capsules just to avoid any spoilers or anything like that. There's more lithium down here. Good to know. But I think we've got a bunch of lithium at the moment, so probably don't need like heaps more for the time being. Bit of debris here. And this goes even deeper. Oh, what? Look at that. It matches the style of the other alien facility that we've seen before. Is this something we can scan? An alien vent.
30 seconds.
Oh, God. Alright.
Oxygen.
Oh, okay, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look here. Alien data. Alien vent. These vents connect to an ancient piping network that extends beyond maximum scannable depth. The pumping system is still functional. The inflow vent is drawing water from the surrounding area and pumping it into an unknown location below the surface. Warm, deoxygenated water is being expelled into the atmosphere. Most creatures are avoiding the vents. Peepers can be observed entering and exiting the pipe network without signs of distress. Assessment. Further research required. Okay, mysterious. And there's all sorts of other stuff that we've scanned here. A spotlight, a permanent lighting solution developed for installation on... Oh, sorry, this is something that we can build. Yeah, well, we know what a spotlight is, so that's fine. Reginald, a small herbivore and a distant relative of the common peeper, sharing the species' well-developed side-facing eyes, approximate size and body profile. Coloration, dull green coloration for deep water camouflage, luminescent tail coloration likely part of mating behavior. Diet filters algae and other plant material from the water via 4 gill-like forward-facing orifices. Assessment, edible. High calorie count. Okay. Does that mean that's like a really, really good source of food? Because the peepers are already like pretty decent, right? I'm not sure if I can like dive even further, unless I sort of make a beeline for where we sort of left off, but... Is there another way to enter this cave? Yeah, over here there's another entry point. But then there's all of this, which I'm really curious about exploring as well. Yeah, a lot of wrecks. Let's actually have a look around. Yeah, we've seen these things before, right? Prawn suit torpedo arm fragments.
Near blueprint acquired.
There's even more. I guess the game really wants us to find these things. But yeah, we'll look around for other stuff. What do we have here? A moon pool fragment. Oh, wow, okay. That's a different type of room, right? Thermal plant. Huh. I'm gonna have to have a read of all of that a little later. There's a lot of stuff to scan here. Another fragment for the moon pool. Very nice.
Near blueprint acquired.
That looks like a radio to me. I guess I can't really scan it. Maybe I've already got the tech for it, maybe. Ooh, okay. We should be able to explore in here. Actually, I might want to grab some oxygen before I do that. Maybe even bring the sea moth a little bit closer.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Right there. But I'm also just looking at the time that we've been playing here in this episode, guys. This could be maybe a good place for a bit of a break. When we come back, we'll continue exploring these wrecks, and I might dive further into this cave using one of the other entry points to see if we can find anything else of value or interest. And then, yeah, I would say maybe the next episode will be on our way to that location there, the Aurora Rendezvous Point. But yeah, I was hoping to get there in this episode, but yeah, stuff sort of happened. Setbacks. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Drop me a like if you did, some comments down below. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.